What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Zachary James Show. I am Zach, back again with another weekly update. This is my weekly vlog, episode 4. Super excited to kind of continue this trend. Happy to be able to be continuing this and building more content for more things. Last week I had a little bit more of a topic of what I wanted to talk about, but this week it'll kind of just be a quick weekly update. I don't have a whole lot. I mean, the holidays were here, so I'll talk about that a little bit, which was super fun. Great to see all my family and friends. So last week, I had worked all week, and then that was just kind of a blur. Did whatever. We had snow in the area, so I was kind of stuck in my house a little bit more than I like to. There was like 2 days where I didn't get to go to the gym because of snow on the roads or ice more so on the roads. Because I drive a car where I can drive in the snow, but I just didn't really feel comfortable with the ice, and apparently it was pretty bad out there. Thankfully, I was able to get out a couple times and do exercise. I worked out most of the week, but during the weekend, with Christmas Eve and Christmas, I didn't get there, and so just the little things, but I'm okay with it because it's the holidays, and I chose to spend it with my family and do time with them rather than go to the gym. But it just means that this week I'm back at it, and nothing changes. I still am myself. I'm still, floating around the same weight that I wanted to float around. Didn't overdo it too much this weekend with food and all that kind of stuff. But even if I did, I just had to be okay with that because it's the decisions I chose, and I keep pushing forward. So super happy to be in a healthy mindset and a healthy state of mind as far as that, because that used to kill me. If I would go off the rails, I'd continue, and I would just continue on a trend that spirals down. And I was happy that I got through the weekend, didn't overdo too much, and just happy to be back at it tomorrow. So I hope that everyone had a safe and happy holiday. First and foremost, I hope everyone was able to either see family or spend time with loved ones or friends or whatever it may be, whatever was accessible to you. And I hope that you did feel the love. And if you didn't, I love you, and I hope that you get to see some friends and family this week, or talk to them on the phone. Sometimes it's family's not always accessible, but also the biggest thing to me is family's not always blood. I have a great family. My close family, my immediate family, I should say, is amazing. We disconnected for a little bit just for personal reasons, but we're closer than we've ever been, and I love that so much about it. As I get older, and I think this is just a natural thing, is as you get older, you find that the people that you've known for your whole life are the ones that know you best. And I think we always know that, but it just becomes more apparent as you get older. So it was super special for me because on Saturday, on Christmas Eve, I went down to my mom's and hung out with my brother, my mom, his girlfriend, my dad, his girlfriend's son. It was just a great time, and we were able to just all hang out. And after that, we have a tradition every year of Christmas Eve is like the big day. So we went to my uncle's house, and we had dinner, hung out with cousins, caught up with all them. Super excited to kind of continue to build those relationships with them. I mean, 3 of my cousins grew up with me, lived in the same house, so they're like brothers to me, and my other cousins are just the same. We just didn't see each other as often growing up, but it's super great to kind of be adults and be able to they have kids, which is always so much fun to see them and the beauty that they have, the joy of the kids, especially around the holiday season, but whenever. I hope to have kids someday myself, and that's just to see the love that they can show, and the love that my cousins have for their kids is just amazing. So super fun to be around them, catch up with them, get to know what they've been doing this year. Sadly, as much as we all would like to get together more, it just doesn't happen. It just thankfully the holidays are there to kind of push us towards that. So but yeah, that was probably the highlight, is seeing all the kids that my cousins have had, and and also seeing my family and getting closer with them, because I ended up staying the night at my mom's and waking up Christmas morning with my family, which I haven't done in a long time. So that was really special. Christmas this year. Was able to give gifts. Like I said, I think last week, it's my chance to be selfishly unselfish, and I just really appreciate that part of it, is being able to give without the intent or thought to get anything back, just to give. And that's selfish for me, because that makes me really happy to know that people are getting things that they want and something that they will use. So holidays are really special for me. Excited for New Year's. Not that there's any New Year's to me is funny because it's a benchmark for a lot of people, and I really can appreciate that for them. But every day is a new beginning, so you don't have to wait for a new year to start something new. And I think that's something that is important. Don't let something in the future kind of lay your head on that. But if you need to, you need to, right? Like, I don't bash anyone for saying, "Hey, New Year, the start of the year, I'm going to do this." Great, but stick to it, and don't hold yourself to that. If you prefer to do it now, if you want to do it now, do it now. It doesn't have to be, "Oh, I had a shitty breakfast, I'll start tomorrow." No, you had a shitty breakfast, start at lunch. You had a shitty breakfast, start at snack after lunch if you have that. Or even if you like, "Hey, I got to start working out, I'm going to do it at the New Year." Or you can just start going for a walk. It's just those little things, the little tweaks in your mentality, and being able to look at it and say, I don't need a clean slate to do this, I just need to do this. And again, that's not any bashing on anyone that wants to use that as a crutch for them. That's great. Like, if that helps you, if that puts you in a motivation or in the mindset to get something done, use it. Because everyone needs something. I'm just, thankful enough to know that, like, for me, I would always kind of rely on that New Year thing, and then it never panned out for me. So for me, it's if I want it, I'm going to go get it. So that's kind of where I'm at now, and it's not to say that it was perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it just worked for me. So take that for what it's worth, but also know that you don't have to bank on something else. You can always just do it whenever you want. Whenever you're ready, you will start it, and your journey will be great, because you're going to get out of it whatever you put into it, and if you put in a lot, you're going to get out of a lot. So little life advice. I also was able to come home on Christmas Day after I spent the morning with my family and spend it with my second family, who I've known, my best friend, I've known since the first day of kindergarten, and his family. They had dinner, and it was great because we just were able to I came back and spent the evening with them. We exchanged gifts there, so I was able to, do the same thing I was doing with my family, with their family, which they're basically my family as well. So, they are my family. But yeah, no, it's really great to have this time of year of gathering and just knowing that, like, the people you love are around you, and the people are just happy. So it's not always the greatest. People aren't always completely happy during this time of year, and I feel for those people. And if there's anything I can do for my friends or family, please let me know. But just know that I love you, and that if you need anything, I'm only a call away, phone call away, text away. But yeah. On the lighter side of things, I'm excited to get into the new year, not only for just, the thought process of going into a new year, but I have a softball tournament coming up, and I'm super excited about that. One of the gifts my brother got for me and his girlfriend got for me was a new bat. They didn't purchase me one. They got me a gift card so I could pick out the one I want. So here coming up in this next year, I play slow pitch softball, and I'm super excited to get a new bat and have my own. I got one for my brother that it was just like a hand-me-down, and I never really used it because it just wasn't for me. But I'm going to get my own bat, so that's really exciting to have something of mine, and I'm just excited to get back out there and being competitive in the sporting field, because it's been a little bit. I played a couple months ago in a tournament, but other than that, I haven't been too competitive in that sense, so excited. And plus, we're going to Arizona, and so the weather, hopefully, it's been kind of questionable in Arizona lately, but hopefully the weather's good. It'll be warmer than here probably, because in Washington it's not very warm. It was really cold last week. It was up to like 50 today, so it's okay. But yeah, other than that, I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's doing everything they can do to be the best version of themselves today. I hope everyone's living a happy and healthy life. And just keep doing what you got to do to be the best version of yourself today. I appreciate each and every one of you for following, liking, commenting, viewing, whatever it is you do. I appreciate you. Like I always say, if it's one view that I get, I appreciate it. And I've had some of my family members let me know they watched it and they really appreciate it. My brother, we do a thankful thing every gathering, so Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve, and we just go around the room and say what we're thankful for. And I didn't feel like I needed to say anything about this because I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for the outlet, but it's not something I needed to self-promote. My brother shamelessly plugged me. He's like, "Hey, go check us out." So if anybody is checking it out after that. I appreciate you very, very much. I love each and every one of you guys. As always, I will see you guys next week. And also, last second thing that I forgot to mention, I am planning on trying to vlog that trip to Arizona. So there may be a vlog coming up in the near future. Maybe I'll try and plan to record with my brother while we're out there or something. But yeah, it's going to be really fun. I love you guys. Hope everyone's doing well. Peace and love. We'll talk soon.